Why was he killed? Who is really behind his death? Was it fate or something more sinister? How do you say goodbye to a man who gave everything? His sweat, his spirit, and finally, his life, to the game he loved and the people he served? How do you measure the silence left behind when a once roaring crowd favorite takes his final bow? This is the story of Mike Greenwell, the Boston Red Sox legend, fondly known as the Gator, a name that once made stadiums echo with pride and laughter. But now, it's being whispered with tears and tributes. The baseball world stood still on a quiet Thursday morning when news broke that Mike Greenwell had left at the age of 62. His wife, Tracy Greenwell, shared the painful update that her beloved husband took his final breath in Boston's General Hospital. "With a heavy heart, I lost my best friend today," she wrote on social media. It was Mike's time to be an angel. At 10:30 a.m. in Boston's General Hospital, we said our goodbyes. We are forever grateful for the life he has given us. Those words, soft, raw, and final, carried the weight of a love story that had seen both triumph and tragedy. The Boston Globe had earlier reported that Greenwell was battling medullary thyroid cancer, a rare and aggressive form of the disease. His fight was courageous, but even warriors have their limits. As tributes poured in, Lee County manager Bruce Harner confirmed Greenwell's death on social media, calling him a lifelong Lee County resident and a strong advocate for his community. "It is with deep sadness that we announce the passing of Commissioner Mike Greenwell," the statement read. "He will be remembered for seeking meaningful solutions for the challenges his community faced. We extend our heartfelt condolences to his family, friends, and all who were touched by his leadership." It was more than just a public message. It was a reminder that Greenwell's heart never stopped beating for his people. Appointed to the Lee County Commission in 2022 by Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and re-elected in 2024, Mike brought the same grit to politics that he once showed on the baseball diamond. Whether it was a curveball or a community crisis, he faced everything head-on. Born in Louisville, Kentucky, and raised in Florida, Greenwell's journey began on the sunny fields of North Fort Myers High School, where he starred in both baseball and football. His dream was simple: to make it to the big leagues. And in 1985, that dream came true when he made his major league debut with the Boston Red Sox. What followed was a story of consistency, class, and quiet determination. Greenwell played his entire 12-season major league career with the Boston Red Sox, becoming one of the most respected players in the franchise's history. He earned 2 All-Star selections, the 1988 Silver Slugger Award, and finished second in the 1988 American League MVP race, right behind Jose Canseco of the Oakland Athletics. Ironically, when Canseco later admitted to steroid use that year, Greenwell joked, "Where's my MVP?" It was humor mixed with truth, and it showed the honesty of a player who had built his career on pure skill, not shortcuts. That same year, Greenwell batted .325, hit 22 home runs, drove in 119 RBIs, and stole 16 bases. He even set a then-American League record of 23 game-winning RBIs and hit for the cycle in September. For fans, 1988 wasn't just his best season. It was his masterpiece. When Greenwell became Boston's full-time left fielder in 1987, he was stepping into the shadows of legends: Ted Williams, Carl Yastrzemski, and Jim Rice, all Hall of Famers. It was an impossible standard, yet Greenwell handled it with humility and heart. "He had big shoes to fill, and he did a damn good job," said Bob Stanley, a former Red Sox pitcher. "He played hard and never forgot where he came from. Fort Myers. Just a great guy. We'll all miss him." Over his career, Greenwell maintained a .303 batting average with 130 home runs, 726 RBIs, and 80 stolen bases, stats that may not scream superstardom, but told the story of a player who gave everything, every single game. But baseball wasn't the only thing that made Greenwell a fan favorite. It was his personality. He earned his nickname, the Gator, during spring training when he captured a live alligator, taped its mouth shut, and placed it in a teammate's locker. It was classic clubhouse humor, and it summed up his spirit: fearless, mischievous, and full of life. That story would follow him for years, a reminder that Greenwell wasn't just a ball player, He was an entertainer, a friend, and the heart of every team he joined. Greenwell's final baseball chapter came not in America, but in Japan, where he joined the Hanshin Tigers. Sadly, his stint was cut short after just 7 games due to a fractured foot. It was a quiet ending to a loud career, one he didn't plan, but accepted with grace. After retiring from baseball, Greenwell turned his passion elsewhere, to auto racing. From 2000 to 2010, he competed in late-model stock car races and even made 2 starts in NASCAR's Truck Series in 2006. Just like in baseball, he chased excellence, not fame. To his teammates, he was a leader. To his fans, a legend. But to his family, he was everything. Greenwell and his wife Tracy built a beautiful life together, raising 2 sons, Bo and Garrett, who inherited their father's love for sports and competition. Former Red Sox outfielder Dwight Evans said, "You always wanted to be around him. He was a gamer in every sense of the word, and he will be deeply missed." In 2008, Mike Greenwell was rightfully inducted into the Boston Red Sox Hall of Fame, a place reserved for those who not only played the game but defined it. His story wasn't about fame or fortune. It was about loyalty, perseverance, and character, qualities that made him a hero both on and off the field. Even after hanging up his cleats, Greenwell continued to inspire through his community work and political leadership in Lee County, Florida. He stood up for his people, fought for local causes, and proved that the same determination that drove him to hit home runs could also make real-world change. Now, as fans and family mourn his loss, the echo of his bat and the cheer of the crowd seem to whisper his name. Greenwell. Greenwell. He might be gone from the diamond, but his legacy shines brighter than ever. Not just in Boston, but in every heart that admired his courage, his humor, and his humanity. In the end, Mike Greenwell's life wasn't defined by numbers on a scoreboard. It was defined by the people he inspired, the community he lifted, and the family he loved more than anything. And somewhere beyond the lights of Fenway Park, the Gator is smiling, maybe even planning one more prank, one more laugh, one more game under the heavenly floodlights. Because legends like Mike Greenwell never truly die. They just move to a bigger field. If this story touched you, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more powerful life stories, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and remember, heroes live forever.